Okay, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. JJ Wilson here. We got another chapter of GANGSTA, the main story GANGSTA for the manga series. This time it is chapter 44. So yeah, this chapter was surprisingly short. I was very surprised to see how short this chapter was. I was kind of hoping to drag out a little bit more, you know, given the past chapters that we have. But this was really short. But the ending was very it was anticlimactic, but it was shocking for me. But at the same time, like I said, the chapter was just really short. But the fight scenes were really nice. I'm not gonna lie, the panels of the fight scenes between Spies and Striker was pretty dope. Now let's get into it. So we start off with the club Bastard, which is where the Cristiano family is, and they are at full capacity at this moment. They have many Twilights, you know, taking refuge inside that club to keep from getting killed by the destroyers, even though they're kind of occupied at the moment. So we got a couple of Twilights still trying to get in there, and one of the bouncers is saying, no, you can't come in here, we're at full capacity, we're sorry, can't take you, we can't even take your money. And you know, the outside Twilights, they felt some type of way about that. You know, they started arguing, you know, and they're wondering, like, where can we go now? Now we can't get inside this club. And then we cut to another scene, and we have Loretta Cristiano inside the club, I guess in her office, and she's pretty stressed out. You know, she even has the bag of Connie's arm next to her. You can see that. And then with the picture of the whole entire Cristiano family, especially with her dad there, and also a younger Marco and Galahad. I mean, it's a pretty somber moment for her right now. She's trying to decide whether or not to end Spies' life or Marco's life. So that's why she's kind of in a depressed state at the moment, as you can see there. So now we go to the other club, Pussy, and this is where the Corsica family, actually Big Mama, this is where her base is, Mama Georgiana. Now we're up here, we see Warwick, he's kind of looking on, and then one of the guys from Big Mama's family, one of the bodyguards, they come up there and they say, Marco has reappeared, Spies has reappeared, and he's fighting Striker and Beretta at the abandoned district in Orgasmo. And oddly enough, it looks like Warwick is envisioning Connie in a dress. I guess he's imagining that she's actually standing over there serving up drinks and stuff, which is kind of weird, but okay. So basically, Warwick was able to figure it out anyways. Like, okay, they're trying to tie up loose ends here. The second destroyers are. Apparently they want to kill Marco by using Connie. So that's why I guess he was imagining Connie, because I guess this is going to be the last time he's going to hear from her. So Big Mama has to explain that yes, Uranos, this isn't his idea, by the way. It's not his idea to try to go after Marco and target him by using Connie. That's not his intention. What he was trying to do, Uranos Corsica, he is trying to recruit Marco back into the circle. He wants to make Marco change sides again. He wants him to come back as a destroyer. So that's what they're trying to do. And Warwick laughed that off kinda. He thought that was a joke. He was like, change sides. Sorry, but Marco's not about to change any sides. He's pretty much settled to where he's at. He's not doing anything. He's not about to join those guys ever again. And that was a huge mistake on his part to think that was gonna happen. And now we cut back to where Marco is pinned down by Striker, and Striker, you know, being as methodical as he is, he's trying to he's wondering what he should do next, you know, because he doesn't want to kill Marco in a hurry. He's not in a hurry to kill this dude. He's trying to savor the moment, if you will. And so he's looking around and he's seeing Connie, and he's asking Spies like, hey, you think I should off the bitch? You think I should kill Connie for you? And so Connie hears this, and she's telling him, you can do whatever you want with me, you can kill me right now, but it doesn't matter what you do. The reason why is because I'm the one that killed Spies. It was me. And of course she doesn't mean that literally, she meant that figuratively. And this is where the epic fight starts. Marco, he's recovering, and he did get hurt in this fight. He has a metal bar stuck right in between his shoulder, and he pulls it out, and he knocks the shit out of Striker. I mean, god damn. But before he does that, Connie is reaching out to her hand, so apparently she's signaling Marco to come to her. And now it's Marco's cue to knock out Stryker for the moment. Then he gets Beretta, actually. He attacks Beretta. He grabs her using his weapons, his wires, grabs her. Sends her flying, has her crashing into some scaffolding. And then Stryker quickly, he bounces back from that, because you know that's not going to be enough to stop him. But Marco sees him coming, and he ends up breaking the dude's weapons, his Thompsons. So Stryker, he has to cover himself to keep him getting cut completely off, you know. So nice recovery from Marco. And next thing you know, Marco hops over Stryker, and he's about to approach Connie here. And it looked like for a moment there they did grab hands, and they might have grabbed hands, or maybe you know, both Connie and Marco were imagining it or whatever. And so now we go back to work, and he's explaining to Big Mama, like, you know, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, the only part of that body now is Marco and Gianna. It's no longer spies. So for the Cristiano family, he's nothing anymore. Now that he decided to fight and try to save Connie, he's not coming back to the Corsica family or the Cristiano family. He's pretty much done. He's a dead man walking as far as work is concerned. And now we cut back to Loretta, and she finally makes up her mind, and she calls Parkley Gina Parkley of the guild, the mercenary guild. And so she's telling Gina that, I'm sorry it took so long for me to make my decision. You know, and interesting enough, it seemed like Gina was anticipating her call anyway, because I guess she also found out at some point that Marco was fighting Stryker and Loretta on his own. And so by the end of this chapter, Loretta pretty much says, yes, you have my permission to kill Marco. He shall be disposed of in accordance with the conditions. And the conditions, that has to do with the 3 laws for the Twilight. So since Loretta did not want him to engage in trying to find Connie in order, you know, he's basically doing what he wants to do. But we understand why. She understands why, but that's why it was so hard for her to make that decision, you know, because now that Marco is pretty much not fighting for the family, he's fighting, you know, out of his own free will. Now he has to be disposed of. I mean, it's really messed up about the 3 laws when it comes to Twilights and the Masters, but that's what it is. You know, and that last scene here, Marco gets cut, and I don't believe that was Stryker. That might have been Beretta that cut him, because Stryker almost got cut himself by Marco. So yeah, man, that's messed up. And it did look like he grabbed Connie for a second, but you know, he got hit. I think his leg might be cut off too here, man. I was like, damn it, Marco, he got hit. It's not looking good, folks, man. This dude can die. It's not looking good at all. He may very well wind up dead. But that is the end of chapter 44. Very short chapter, but you know, definitely a very disheartening chapter too, because now it looks like one of the great heroes is about to die. So tell me your thoughts about the chapter, and I'll see you guys when I get chapter 45.